That's exactly what it's going to do. And I think the route to Bitcoin that people are going to take, if you think about it now, and how people get into Bitcoin now. Think about it. Like, how did you get into Bitcoin? How most people get into Bitcoin is they hear about it, they hear more about it. Their best friend bought some, they got convinced to do it. They have to take some of their fiat, which they don't really understand what fiat is compared to Bitcoin, but they take some of that. They have to go to an exchange like ShakePay, Bitcoin Well. Fuck, we didn't do the Bitcoin Well toss today. Anyways, they take it there. They buy Bitcoin. They have to upload their driver's license, their passport, take a selfie, jump through all these hoops just to get Bitcoin. And then when they have it, they're like, okay, well, that was fun, but now what? Right? And so I think that that's the traditional path that most people get into Bitcoin, their first experience with Bitcoin. But I think if you flip that on its head and look at the nostr route and people joining it, sharing pictures, sharing ideas, longer form content, sharing videos, and then that's the first taste of Bitcoin for them. They add value. Somebody else values that. They send them Bitcoin. They send them sats. And that's their first experience with Bitcoin. They didn't have to upload their ID. They didn't have to provide their phone number. They didn't have to take a selfie video. They just provided value, what they're used to doing in the traditional world, what they've been getting nothing for. But now they have a place where they can actually upload that stuff and they can get value in return for it without jumping through the hoops, without entering their passport information into it, without actually spending any of their fiat, which they're, having a hard time. Probably most people are buying groceries, paying rent, paying their mortgage. They don't have a whole lot of excess cash to be just converting into Bitcoin and letting it sit there. Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down, but they don't know. They don't have the same conviction that we all have over it. So I think the nostr is going to be the perfect gateway in terms of showing people and their first experience with Bitcoin by adding value to the world and getting value in return. So I think that that's what makes me so excited about nostr, is the fact that it is the perfect bridge between the two protocols, nostr and Bitcoin. I think that they both complement each other very well. They flip the incentive structure that we've had our entire lives since the internet came out on its head. And it's going to bring a lot of people into Bitcoin that aren't really there to get into Bitcoin. They're just trying to provide value and have a place where nobody can censor their voice. Nobody can decide what they can and can't say. And if other people value that, they can actually start earning Bitcoin for that. So it's pretty exciting.